Richard from Nokia Innovation. I'm here showing you a demonstration of the new JBL speaker and the Lumia 920.
So this is Lumia 920. You can obviously see that continuing the same device that we started with the Lumia 800 and the Lumia 900. So it has the one-piece polycarbonate body. Now with improvements include the ceramic buttons, so very hard material, and also ceramic camera detail here. The camera bezel is made of ceramic material.
So it would stop the scratches that I have on my device. Very good.
It has Gorilla Glass. It's a 4.5-inch display with Pure Motion HD+. And what that means is that HD resolution, so 1280 times 768 is the resolution, and it has the motion quality, so that if you go up or down, it will be updating the content so fast that you don't have this ghosting or blurring effect with the display. So very nicely, I mean, everything goes up and down.
It is a beautiful display.
Yes, it's a very beautiful display. Also, it's the brightest display on the market. So if you go to the outside and you are in sunlight, you can still view the content on the display because of the brightness of the display, and then the clear black technology, which reduces the reflections of the display.
Something I need. I'm a mailman at my day job, so
that would help there.
yes, definitely.
You can see the addresses here. Also, it comes with the super sensitive touch, so that you can use the display with your fingernails. Now starting the application. You can use the display with your fingernails, or then with the glove. You can use the display also with your glove.
Yeah.
So with the ladies, the finger use case helps a lot. And then in Finland, where we use gloves a lot in the winter time, you don't need to take the gloves off. You can use the display without.
Which is another good feature for me as a mailman. Wintertime in New York, yes.
New York, yeah.
I don't have to change.
Exactly. So you can do that as well. So obviously then it has the new PureView camera that we launched. So in the back it has the 8 megapixel PureView camera. And what the PureView here means is that we have added the optical image stabilization for the first time in the world for mass markets. So it's the first mass market optical image stabilization for the smartphones. And what that means is that you are able to take a video, and it doesn't hurt that you are shaking. It takes the shaking away, as you have seen demos here already, that's how it helps the shaking. So for video it's really good. But also for taking still images, the optical image stabilization helps. I will show you demos. So here's a typical nighttime image. You really cannot see that who's in the content and what is in the background. When you put the optical image stabilization into place, you are able to have much clearer images because you can capture more light when we are able to have the opening open a longer time because the image stabilization, so it doesn't shake.
Wow.
So you really can see the difference in images, and you can see that we have not used any flash because otherwise her hands would be all white. And compared to the competition, you can see that the same image with competition would look something like that.
Wow.
It's a big difference. So optical image stabilization helps there. Another feature that we have here is that the aperture ratio, so how big the opening is 2.0. And 2.0 means that compared to the previous smartphones or the competition, which might have aperture number of 2.8, 2.0 is able to capture twice as much light in a given time. So twice as much light with the aperture, and then with the optical image stabilization we are able to capture 5 times as much light as the competition.
That's very good.
Combining those two, it's 10 times more. 2 times 5 is 10 times.
So basically you probably don't even need a flash a lot of times.
Exactly. So you can take these high quality pictures without flash.
That's amazing, though. That truly is amazing.
That truly is the difference. I mean, the difference is just huge.
Yeah,
I mean, you can see anything there.
Yes,
and you can, especially in Finland, where we spent like half the year in darkness, makes a difference. You can actually see what to photograph. So the camera, the PureView technology, put to good use here. I mean, and it can make everybody as a good photographer. And normal people that can take great pictures in daytime, but also in nighttime and indoors. So those are the two main features. Additionally, of course, we announced that this comes with the Windows Phone 8. So the UI is completely new. As you can see, I have configured the UI. It has different size tiles. So it has these small ones, then the square ones, and then the big ones as well.
Could you demonstrate how you expanded or reduced the tile?
So basically what you do is you just long press here, and you can do that.
Oh.
So very
there's
easy.
three sizes?
Three sizes,
Okay.
yeah. So very easy to do. Also, depending that, I'll show you, I have an example here.
And this is the 820 now.
This is the 820. But I want to just show you that depending how you configure the tile, that here's the Vimeo tile when it's small, but when it's large it can be active live tile. It will display more content when you have it as a larger tile. So same application, and with the other one will display content.
Now, has the multitasking changed on the Windows 8?
Oh, okay, yeah. So multitasking. First of all, it comes with the dual-core processor.
Yes.
So it's able to run support both multi-core processors.
Okay.
And obviously that means some changes to the multitasking. But obviously the philosophy of Microsoft is slightly different compared to the Android.
Yes.
In multitasking, Microsoft is closer to Apple when it comes to multitasking.
Okay.
So slightly more control, whereas Android is sort of more free. But the benefit of having more control is that you have more stable phones. You don't have so many unpredictable results because you don't know what's happening in the background.
Yes.
Especially the third-party applications.
Exactly.
Because you cannot guarantee the quality of the application. So it's safer that way. And then obviously the battery lasts longer because not all the applications are running in the background.
Yes.
But there are some changes how it will function, but then Microsoft will tell you more about those, that what are the details, how that will differ from Windows Phone 7.
Now, is it the same? You hold the arrow key back and it opens up all the applications that are Tombstone. Now, is there any way to just close it, or you still have to click them back?
You actually need to ask Microsoft people how does the operating system work there. I'm mainly showing Nokia application. So one of the services that we have here is the Nokia Maps application, obviously.
Okay.
Preloaded maps, so you can download all the maps, even the global map to this device.
So no data needs to be used.
And then you can go offline and just use the maps on the device.
Okay.
And you can see the speed of the map really fast.
Very fast, yeah. Actually, no lag whatsoever.
No lag whatsoever. And you can move really fast. This is where we are. So Maps application fast with the Snapdragon S4 processor makes it fast, and also that is vector-based graphics, so it makes it really fast. You don't see any black squares anyway. It's updating really fast. So what you can do with the maps is that, first of all, we have this transit application here, and transit application is using maps as basis of its functionality. But what transit application does is that you can define routes from one place to another, and then it will tell you that, let's say that I want to go from here to Empire State Building. I have predefined that from here, wherever I are, but from here to the Empire State Building, I want to go there because I haven't been there before. It will calculate that where are you, and then calculate routes, how do I get there as a tourist. So here it shows me different ways how do I get there. So depending at what time do I leave, I can take different options. And it will actually show me that, let's say I leave at this time, about just before 6 o'clock I get off. I take that one, I go there. And in detail it will tell me how to get to the Empire State Building. I don't even need to know where the Empire State Building is. It will tell me, walk 8 minutes to that direction, take M11 bus, get off at that point, walk 2 minutes to here, take bus number M34, walk 2 minutes, take subway red line, then walk 3 minutes, take subway that color line, walk 4 minutes, and then you are at the Empire State Building.
So it's pretty
I don't-
detailed, yeah.
I don't need to know anything.
Exactly.
So for a stupid person like me, it's perfect. I mean,
Yes.
I don't need to watch any
It'll be perfect for
timetables.
someone like me, and I live in New York.
Yeah, so very easy,
Very
easy. So, and I can, if I want to go there earlier, I take this one, and it tells me, okay, now you can take a different route. So it's a different now. I only take 2 subways instead of 3, and only 1 bus because I left at a different time. So I can see that which time is the best time to leave, and when do I need to leave in order to make the first bus or first subway. And you can configure it so that if you are walking faster, you can configure that if you walk faster, this time may be actually shorter. You configure the transit to that, okay, I actually work faster, so give me better time.
Sure.
So very good for if you are commuting. So every time, like from my home to work, I can have this route pinned here. What time do I need to leave home in order that I get to work at 8 o'clock? So it will tell me that now leave, you will make the first bus and you will get to work in time.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much. This is the Truth Sign Law from Nokia Innovation.